come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Looks like he's going to try to return it. The Rebels' offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, old school because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this...
Wasting no time taking a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage. I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
Finds his man and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
This guy reminds me a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man quickly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Well, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field...
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. At the 15, he's loose. Afterburner's coming. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
My goodness, you're backed up, just trying to give yourself some space on offense. Forget that. I'm taking this thing 98 yards to the house. You know what's nice? To almost break the 100-yard rushing mark in one play.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs...
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stat.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He'll take another shot here. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To the air, it's Simmons. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. From his end zone, he'll go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
What a big play, backed up in their own end. And the big thing here is you're just trying to give yourself some space to work. And what a job up front of creating some big lanes and gaps for the ball carrier to get a huge chunk of yards.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. Calls his own number. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Texas A&M going up tempo. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's quick. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Number 10 with the grab and the score. On to attempt the try. Back to pass. It's the fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Working the big fella to the corner. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some batting.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike, lofts one deep down the right side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebel.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got hope.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. Lofts one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Pocket starts to collapse. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Going for it from there, that's just outsmarting yourself. And guess who's going to pay for it? Your defense backed up with a first and goal. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the missed connection, it's second down. Back to throw, it's Simmons. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you...
Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He's looking, they fake and the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the grab for the two. I don't know why you need to go for two there, but they do, and it's successful. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense in an empty set. He's looking to throw it. Going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He'll take another shot here. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rebels. Lining up to tack one more onto them. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They'll try to add another to their lead. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's O'Neal. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Third down play from the gun. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Quick completion on the out route. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's quick. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they've got on second down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best player football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run play action. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait keep.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
That pass is it. It was a knock-free 3rd down. Miss, and the beatdown has ensued. Now they'll line up for what they hope. The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
You just had...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3-and-out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to throw, it's Simmons. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Rebels! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense...
Forget the kick, he's going to throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tees. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. The give to the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Ole Miss. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back. Right?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. They'll run the screen. Oh, big juke to get past. Still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Push down for the tackle.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running backs.
And they couldn't hold off the Heat, and he goes down with a sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They torch this defense with an explosive passing play for us. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's a big stride inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Getting some heat. Looking for the score. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. This is a third and long.
42 Spider. 4-2.
He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right?
Lofts one deep down the right side. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air, it's O'Neal. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short term. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 30. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Good timing on the quick out.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
It is your job as an OC to be aggressive. I get that, but you can't be reckless. And once you've made one mistake already in the fourth quarter and you still got the lead.
And they got him for the sack.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Thomas. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Back to the air one more time. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation,
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Quick strike complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across.
Going over the top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Rebels! And the pummeling has started. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He'll run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Keys.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their...
He lost one down the sideline. He caught it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the stomp stomping has commenced. The fake, and he wants to throw. They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his spot. And the returner will be dragged down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll throw it on first down. He's got the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's quick. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, going up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Fires toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Touchdown, Rebels! And the beatdown has ensued. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air. It's O'Neal. They're bringing heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. After the big first down sack. Caught near the sideline, it's Tees. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Fires one high and deep. Pulls it in on the right. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. A 1st down for the offense. To throw, it's O'Neal. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? One more play to pad the stats. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Stands in and takes the hit. What a grab on the right sideline for the huge play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's.